Welcome to We Didn't Plan for This, a special series from How Yoga Changed My Life. Normally on the podcast, we talk about practices like movement, breathwork, and meditation, and how they've changed people's lives. But this series, it's different. It's about the moments that shift everything. The seasons you didn't see coming, and how we keep showing up anyway. And if something here resonates with you, follow our show, share it with someone who might need it, or send us a message. Because the truth is, we didn't plan for this, but we're here. Today's episode isn't about cancer. It isn't really about work either. It's about being human. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we say exactly the right thing, and sometimes we say something incredibly awkward. Sometimes we don't know what to say at all, but that's okay because people
be peopling.
Be peopling.
That's right.
People be peopling. At work now, we're supposed to be using a walkie-talkie.
Did you do an intro?
No, I didn't do an intro yet.
I know. What are we doing?
I know.
She says, I'm raw dogging life today.
I'm raw dogging life today.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys. This is another episode of People Be Peopling. We haven't been our usual selves.
We haven't been peopling for a long time.
We haven't had the three of us.
No.
Yeah, we haven't been together in a while. So today's episode is catch-up mode. Here's what's been going on in our space and with us over the last year, or the last half a year at least, right?
Well, we figured it would be.
I think our last People Be Peopling episode was in December.
I think so. It was like November, December.
Yeah, it was either November, December time frame. So lots of stuff has happened since then.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's just talk about the fact that the fire horse kicked our fucking asses.
The fire horse, we're all still just
Not
like
the way we
holding on
wanted.
to the hair on fire, just like being,
yeah,
like little rag dolls off the back.
But this will be a discussion of the little human moments and the lighter moments and the awkward and the goofy and
yes,
absolutely.
For sure.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah. So I was going to start off by asking you guys, since I've been out and I've missed 3 months. Well, you missed 3 months of work and then you came back, and the week later I left for 3 months.
Yeah, because it was literally I was out.
Knuckling
and yeah, I know you've just been
Natalie,
there.
she's over here just
she got a puppy.
treading water. She got a puppy. That's right. You know what? Hey, puppy therapy.
I needed the puppy.
That's
I know.
Absolutely.
No one's going to dog your dog.
No shit. Absolutely.
You needed that puppy.
Absolutely. Calvin's a fantastic distraction.
Well,
really
I mean, so Brian died in the beginning of January, and then I came back in the middle of March, and then you left at the end of March and just came back last week.
Yep.
And so I missed the first quarter. You missed the second quarter pretty much. And Natalie and Laura and Amelie have been there the whole time, holding down the fort.
Treading water.
White knuckling it, raw dogging it through their
when
menopause.
we get to September,
yeah.
I should not say this out loud.
Don't say it.
No, what did you
Don't
doing?
say it. Don't fucking
Don't
jinx us.
That's right.
Stop.
No.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No,
But
knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
So
Knock
I'm
on wood. I can't
curious
alert the fates.
what kind
of
of shenanigans did I miss? You know, usually I've been there to witness the crazy.
Did we have any big
nut
shenanigans?
jobs that come to our space?
We have a new thing at work where, for whatever reason, they want us to do the tours for potential clients, potential members.
Oh yeah, like new members.
Oh yeah.
Is what it is. It's fine.
We can be a tour guide, but don't give us a fucking walkie-talkie.
But so the whole system relies on being able to work a walkie-talkie, which
and there's no instructions on it. Okay, so first of all,
I appreciate
we're
that.
in our 50s and you're in your 40s. But
I was just told walkie-talkies were one of two places, an upstairs place and a downstairs place, and go find the walkie and use the walkie. And I was like too embarrassed to say, I need more instruction than that.
Well, first of all, they also scared the shit out of us about the walkies because they were like, don't take the wrong color walkie.
Yeah, there's a color-coded system.
It's a system.
And there's a channel
Oh
thing,
Lord, we're back to
and
that.
you have to charge them.
Yeah.
And then you have to know how to use them. They have to be both on the right channel and
Right.
charged. And then a third thing used correctly. And I know I sound like an
No,
idiot when
you
I
don't.
say this,
You don't.
but I can't use the walkies.
No,
like,
because what do they sound like?
Yes.
I'm like,
It-
what
No idea.
the
Like,
hell are you saying?
Yeah.
No idea.
It's
Like,
so
I
bad.
can't make out a single word.
Our
And I'll just look at whatever colleague is standing nearby, and I'll like shake my
Yeah.
head and make a face, and then
we're
that's, you know,
incapable of
What was that?
following simple directions.
Yeah.
I.e., press the button, then talk.
And talk away from it
Correct.
I don't know.
clearly
Correct.
and say
You
it
don't-
slowly.
You don't bite the walkie when you're talking in it, and then if you let go of the button while you're still talking, we can't hear you.
Exactly. It's like
It's
a CB
not that
radio. It's
complicated.
just like
Yeah.
a CB radio.
But-
the problem is that the communication from the walkie itself is not.
People we work with don't know what a CB radio is.
But
What did
Natalie
you
does.
just do? Yeah, we
I've
do.
never used one. I do.
They
A
don't know
CB
what
radio. What does it stand for?
I don't remember.
It's not
But
cable.
but yeah, no, that wouldn't translate.
Wait,
That's
I
just
gotta look up.
hilarious.
I
That
gotta look
that's
up
what
what
we're
Wasn't there a
back to.
TV show? There was a TV show that was like, he was like a trucker with a CB radio.
Are you talking about
Something
Dukes
the
of
Bear.
Hazard?
Dukes of Hazzard.
No. Oh yeah, Dukes of Hazzard had it too.
Right?
I love. All right, I want to see what CB radio stands for. Let's see what
Something
AI
in the Bear.
calls
Smokey
it.
and the Bear. Wasn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
a-
Smokey and the
Smokey
Bandit.
and the Bandit.
Cannonball Run.
Smokey and the
That's
Bandit.
Yes.
right. Smoking the
Smokey
Bandit.
the Bear is something
Citizens
else.
Band. Citizens Band Radio. That's what it is. A public two-way voice
That's
communication system used for short-range personal or business communication. Here's my whole fucking point though. We have cell
Wandered
phones.
already.
We have cell phones.
Correct.
Yes, we do have cell
So
phones.
why do we need a walkie-talkie?
I don't know.
Because we're on the floor. If you don't have the earpiece,
Don't-
I'm not Secret
Don't
Service.
apply ration here. What are you really?
Ration.
Yeah, you're being rational.
Yeah,
Are you being
don't-
legit?
don't-
Like
don't apply logic. It'll just
correct?
frustrate
That
you.
yeah. What? No, that's not how we do things.
No, it's a decent question, and
We all have an
Yeah, they
app
could
that we communicate through too,
we do.
which
They
is
could
so
just send a text
annoying.
that said, "Hey, we'll be upstairs in 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Meet you."
It's
Yeah.
just it's not the fact that like we are idiots in communication. We kind of are, but not us. We're the smart ones.
So basically,
got
a
it,
breakdown in communication.
A breakdown.
That's what we're talking about. I've missed.
This is a
It's been
breakdown
bad.
of
Like,
communication.
it's been bad. It's as simple
So
as
worse than it
sounds.
was before I left.
It's just been
is
like
what we're talking
we
about.
we
Yeah.
have a weekly meeting with the entire team, and every week it's just a thing.
Yeah.
And I just sit there and I don't raise
Oh
my
my.
hand and go, I can't use the walkie.
No.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well,
I
I'll
can't
I'll show
understand
you.
the walkie, and I don't know how to use the walkie.
Here's what I do. I turn the walkie on, and then I leave it, and then I wait for it to go off, and then when it goes off, I go and find Michael and say, "What did they say?"
Well, he wears it.
I literally go and
He
find him.
does.
He's like Secret Service. He wears the earpiece.
If I have
The members don't need to be hearing the communication that's going on those walkies.
Nobody can understand it though, so it's
honestly,
kind of
there's
fine.
nothing
Yeah.
that's being revealed.
No, seriously. Even when there's a code, I'm always like, I don't know what this is.
I can't tell what code it is.
I don't know what it is.
Like I assume when the because the codes sound more serious. So there is a tone of voice I'm picking up, but I can't understand the word code. I can't understand.
I don't know where it
anything.
is.
I'm like, that announcement sounded more serious than previous announcements. I wonder if I
Exactly.
should do something.
The kids club is now closed. That is
Right.
one announcement.
That's true.
Hello.
Understand
That's
that.
usually when it sounds like
Yeah.
there's something important happening. But the walkies are kind of a new-ish addition to some of the
And
daily
then the walkies got
responsibilities.
stolen
Oh, yeah.
over, was at the
What?
beginning of summer camps.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just suddenly, all of them disappeared. So that was discussed at 2 meetings. It's
Except
like,
we also know that there
hey.
was one person who we call Happy who took a walkie-talkie home with him.
I think
Oh,
it
I
happened
know
once, but
Yeah.
exactly how that happens.
Yeah.
Because I am absolutely guilty of that.
You took a walkie home?
Yeah, you put it in your pocket.
Multiple times I've done that. Yeah, because well, as a leader, it was a requirement.
you have to
be
have it.
mic'd up all day, every day.
Yeah.
So I had it with my earpiece and I had it in my pocket, and it was just there. you
Right,
know?
right, right.
And then all of a sudden, I'm in the car and I'm like, oh, I don't have to have this wire in my ear anymore.
Oh my gosh. No, I
But
couldn't
that
stand
was
that.
a 2-week discussion. They kept like very gently, pleadingly almost, hey, if you accidentally left with a walkie, like we understand, but please
We
bring
need
it
them
back.
back.
'Cause
It's
we
like,
don't have
no
any
questions
walkies."
asked. Just drop it off. You don't have to
Just so that
sign
we
it.
just don't have any.
But like, God forbid you take a different color walkie for another department, you are in big freaking trouble.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but I kind of feel like at this point, when I've been on the walkie, I'm just completely useless. I literally, it goes off. I go find Mike
Yeah.
and I go, what did they say? And he goes, just go stand by the front door. I'm like,
Just go
okay.
stand at the top of the stairs.
That's
Just
what I
go
do.
be- just
go
go
stand
do.
there until somebody that looks like they're not supposed to be working out walks up the stairs in real clothes, and then you introduce yourself to them and take them on a tour.
It's just good a plan. As well.
What else has
When
gone
I had the
on?
walkie the other day, I like wandered back to the office when I was done and handed it over. And I was like, I'm not sure this one worked. And he was like, why? I was like, because it didn't make a sound. I've had it for an hour and it didn't make a single peep. So I cannot guarantee.
Did you
that
have it
this
on the
one
right
worked.
channel? Probably not.
I have no idea. Like I turned it on and that was the last noise it made.
You probably were talking to like the security guards at like the apartment complex next door. You're on their walkie channel.
Oh, absolutely. You know, sometimes the big blue box that's at the end of the shopping center away from us,
Yeah.
our walkies, our operations channel talks on
Really?
theirs.
Oh, that's
Which is
funny.
Really?
really interesting. Yeah.
That's funny. Well,
That would be. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like she was there for the client that flashed me.
I
Oh, yeah.
was. The thing that happened right after I left that one of our, that Michael clued me in on a couple weeks later was that we no longer had our guest that was working out whenever we were working out with Laura.
Oh, right. The one that
The
would
woman,
literally stand on her hands
Correct.
and use the machine upside down.
sort of. Yes.
Wait, what?
Leaning. She was upside down.
Did you never
Yeah.
see her? She
So
would do
no,
a
because she wasn't there.
handstand.
She was out. So this is one that you missed while you were out.
Oh,
she was
fuck.
there during that
Oh, yeah,
chunk
yeah,
of
you were
time
gone
while
for the-
she was out, right? The first quarter of the year.
Right. What? So tell
And
me.
so
Oh,
we're talking
one's
like
on.
mid to late 50s, chronic bodybuilder. Like you can tell they've been a bodybuilder,
Oh, yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
tanning a lot their
Yeah.
whole life,
Yeah.
like in the whole
Looks like
scheme
that
of thing.
old lady from
But
Something About
she
Mary.
would stay
Yes. Yes.
For some reason and do the exact same thing, which a lot of bodybuilders do, right? There's a lot of repetition, but and lack of understanding with programming. So, but her stuff was extra, meaning I'm not going to just push and go into a handstand against the wall and do handstand push-ups against the wall like a CrossFitter would, right? Or anybody that's learning to do handstands or learning to do handstand push-ups. That's a very easy thing and you don't need any equipment, nothing. No. Instead, we have this machine that is, I don't even know what that one is. Is that one a ham curl? I think that one's a hamstring curl. But anyway, what she did was stacked up plates. Like 45-pound plates, right?
Yeah.
But made stacks of them to where it was about a foot, right? About a foot, maybe a foot and a half of stacked weights on either side. And then she would put her hands on those and then kick up so her butt was on the back of the other machine, the hamstring curl machine. Correct. Made no sense other than the fact that this machine was strategically placed in the center
of the entire
fitness floor
of everything.
so that she could be on display. Also, the new boobies that she has were on display in a bikini top most of the time with Jinko jeans.
Yeah, jeans.
Do you remember
Jeans
Jinko
and a
jeans
bikini.
from the
No,
90s?
I don't remember
the big
those.
old baggy ones with the giant pockets.
No. Oh,
That's
we
what
called
she-
those Z Cavarici jeans.
Okay, well,
Z
that's what she'd be
Cavarici.
wearing.
Never
Some
heard
big,
either one of those
which is
words.
fine. Like, I don't know,
Zika
whatever. If you're, you work out, you can move in whatever. It doesn't matter. But
Right.
it was a display.
Yeah.
It was a display.
The way that she was doing it was a display. So the breastises the chesticles would come,
Yeah.
they were just popping out
those?
of the top of the bikini because she's upside down
Oh God.
in the middle of the gym
It
with
was
these
hard- it was
on
hard to miss.
and a bikini top.
Why? So how did
But
she get out?
She was also there
There's
about
no
4
why.
to 5 hours throughout
oh
the day.
my God.
And I was pretty sure that there was something other than water in her water bottle on
Really?
multiple occasions.
I don't know.
Turns out I was right. Anyway,
Oh, really?
yeah.
She
And
was
so-
drinking at the gym.
Yeah, absolutely. You
That's
think
so-
alcoholics
Okay,
don't drink all day
I
long?
would just like to say, from a spectator's point of view, as interesting as the member was, the best part was watching her drive Nora batshit crazy.
I bet.
I was like,
bet.
what the fuck is she doing? Why is she doing it like this? I'm like, you fucking idiot. What
I
are you
was
doing?
like, why is she?
Why?
upside
What is
down?
this? What is this? Help me understand. What is this going on?
And then she's like, why is she in her bare feet now? And I was like, Nora, I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That is one thing I will say.
Oh, and then flirting with the trainers on our team that are 20 years younger.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
That's
there
kind
was
of
there was 2 of them that
Yep.
she really liked, and I was like, "Boy, you better walk,
Yep.
turn around,
Keep
away.
walking, keep
Get away
walking.
from that.
You
Get away from that. How
smell
dare-
like
Do not
fresh
stick your
meat.
hand
I
out.
enjoyed.
Do not
This
stick
was-
your
this
hand
was
out.
Do not pet the
primetime
cougar.
programming for
Do not
me.
pet the cougar.
Instead of watching completely lose her shit.
Right? Yeah. Well, remember the whole thing with the sled.
Oh.
That's
I do.
this is the person with the sled issues,
do.
and then
The sled issues.
yes.
It was so much fun.
They
In
were.
fact, there was one time when my daughter came and worked out, and I wasn't there. So,
Yes, she was with us.
Yeah,
and
so
she got
was
to
taking
witness
care of
this
my dogs
firsthand.
I was out of town.
Oh,
So
that's
I gave her
right.
an orientation, Natalie.
Yes.
She was with me. She was my partner. So yes, Katie learned. She learned real quick. I got to show her. I was like, hey, Katie. Check this out.
Look, Katie, don't ever fucking do this in a gym
Look
because everybody that
What's
works
going
there,
on behind me? She's like, why? I'm like, we don't know.
There's so many of those.
It's
Why?
a mystery.
I love training
Why do
Josh on the
people do?
floor
I know.
because Josh
His
Josh and
eyes.
I will like look around and like one day this was funny. There was a woman doing the kickboxing bag with the heels of her hands and she was going like trying to push. Like all I kept thinking about was like
I know
shoving
exactly
somebody's
who you're
nose.
talking about. She's been a member for a while.
Oh yeah, like just dripping sweat, and then her boyfriend or somebody else was like punching next to him on the other bag, and Josh is like trying to do stuff on the TRX, and he's like, "It's really hard to do this when the whole
thing
jungle
is
gym is
shaking."
shaking." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "I know, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
But he's the best because we'll look at people and say like, "Hey, what do you think he's doing?" I'm like, "What does he think he's doing?"
Yeah,
and
that's
Josh
the
is
question.
like,
People watching is A+.
"It
Well,
is."
I use it as a teaching tool, especially for my younger.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
Yeah, it's the
I'm
best.
100% serious.
I love
my
it.
younger clients, and I ask them, "Hey, what do you think they think they're doing?"
Yep.
Yeah.
And what you'll say, "Oh, well, I think they think they're doing this," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're probably right." I'm like, "What do you think? What are they actually doing?" And then they'll look at me like, "Oh," and then they'll look and they'll try and figure it out. And after I've been training with them for a while, and we've been playing this game
Yeah,
for a while,
exactly.
they're like, "Oh, well, they're hyperextending their low back. They're not engaging their glutes and growing their
Yeah.
butt.
Yep.
They're hyperextending their low back, which is not
Yep.
the same thing." And so, yeah, we play that game a lot.
Josh
on the
cracks me up
floor.
with that because he'll just look over and his eyes will get super wide.
He does.
And he'll be
his
like,
face is way louder than his
Whoa.
voice. He's like,
Whoa.
"What is happening?" You know?
"Whoa." And
Yeah.
his eyes are like as big as saucers. And I'll go, "What do you think they think they're doing?" He's like, "They're just doing it all wrong." And I'm like, "Yes, they are." And I'm like, "And this is not what we do on the floor." And that's the thing. It's like, I appreciate somebody who wants to go out on the floor and try to work out by themselves. I do.
Yeah.
What bothers me, I will say, is when I see them on the floor with their phone trying to emulate someone else on the phone. Like whether it's like a video,
yeah.
like I think videos and all are great, but when you watch them trying to attempt what the said video is doing,
think
and there's a gap in knowledge.
I was going to say, the
Yeah, yeah,
videos are beneficial at certain
Yes.
points in education, but they're not perfect for everyone. And
No.
everyone's
Yeah, yeah.
style of learning is not benefited from that.
No.
Anyway,
No,
like
no,
you
no.
can't, not everybody can learn that way, especially with movement.
Yeah,
They have to learn how to feel what they're feeling and not just see a picture. 'Cause-
exactly.
And then, look at our people. We tell them to do one thing and they do they do it upside down, backwards, and inside out, and you're like, wait a minute, and you're like,
I need you to bend your left knee,
and
and
the
the arm goes up.
correct,
And you're like,
exactly,
oh,
and they're like,
okay.
what do you? They look at you like, well, what do you mean? Of course I did what you just said, and I'm like, no, bitch, you did not.
No.
You didn't do anything I just asked you to do. I'm like, look in the mirror. That's when I do use the mirrors on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm like, look in the mirror. Tell me what shape you see.
Yeah, exactly.
Did
Look
you
at
see that?
yourself.
Do that? No. I'm like, watch when I do it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Does that make it? Are you making the same shape as what I'm making?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
it feels
because
weird. It feels
well, it's
different.
just the fact that we're.
I just remembered you had another thing right before Nora got back
What was it?
with Josh and the TRX.
Correct.
You had an incident.
Oh my God! I got
That's-
totally yelled at, Mom.
I think we have to bleep that out.
Oh yeah, on wait, I can't do it right now because I don't know how to do it, but on a coworker's mom yelled at me on the floor. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. So we have this thing. It's called, I don't know. I call it the Jungle Gym.
It's a
It's the quad.
outrace.
An outrace.
Outrace is the brand. It's the
It's
F8.
really? I have never heard that word.
Yeah, it's
Outrace?
a jungle gym.
Okay. I always called it the quad or the jungle gym.
The
Too big.
quad. The quad sounds so like professional. Like I'm at college. I'm going to the quad.
It's
to
just the brand. Outrace is the brand. It's on a
Outrace.
logo on the corner. Yeah, I only
Okay.
know because I had to order parts for it.
Yeah. But it's like this big jungle gym
Yeah.
thing.
It's
And
an
so
adult jungle gym.
It is. And there's
Monkey bars, attachment points,
Stairs,
on
step
either
ups.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
incline push-up bars, like
And we have
hanging bars.
5 TRX straps on there.
5 or 6.
I think there's
Yeah.
5, and I think there's 2 punching bags on the other
Yeah,
side.
there's like a
1 or 2.
kickboxing bag and then like another bag
Yeah.
and like a smaller bag. But
And
then
the
on
step-up,
either
yeah.
side, you can like put a stair or like a step or like incline handle.
Yeah,
So
the platforms.
yeah.
You can change the platform height
And
for your
so-
client.
so usually
So I guess our point is multiple people are using it.
yes, we're
at any
all
given moment.
around and inside the jungle gym. It's just like at school on the playground, right?
Yeah.
It literally is just like the school playground. And so it's like
being used on every
Yeah.
side from every angle. by
everybody's using
multiple
different
people.
pieces of it. And
Yeah.
so one of my favorite trainers, Valentina, is doing a small group class with these women that she's been training forever. And she always does really cool exercises with them. And like, I love to watch
Mm-hmm.
her have these women move because if you looked at these women, you'd be like, she can't make it up the stairs.
She's a
But they're fucking
brilliant
badasses.
programmer,
She's a
too.
brilliant programmer.
I love Valentina's
Yeah,
programming.
Valentina's
So,
great.
She's
so
got
while
really
you were
good-
gone, Josh and I would go to the corner of the jungle gym every Monday or whatever day it was at 8. And so Valentina and I got used to kind of being right next to each other. And I would like set up on a corner. She would set up all her stuff. Well, that day I was too busy talking to someone else. It's 111.
Nice.
And
Okay.
as we were talking, I didn't have a chance to set up my equipment beforehand. So Valentina had all of her people on one side with all the TRXs, and there was one TRX on the end, which is usually where I would go. So when we were done doing the warm up, we came back over and I looked at Valentina and I said, is it okay if we use this side one on the end? She's like, absolutely, no problem. Like, it's not a big deal. There was some weights and a Bozu behind the TRX, but like 6-8 feet behind the TRX. So I shortened the straps on the TRX so Josh could do the exercise. And so we finished the TRX, and then I go over to grab a mobility stick and move him over to the other side away from the small group. And somebody's mom comes up to me and Josh. Now, Josh is the sweetest, nicest man ever. And he wouldn't kill a fly. Like, he's just so sweet and just polite. And this mom walks up and goes, I can't believe you did that. You came right in the middle of our small group. You made all of us move. That was so disrespectful. That was so incredibly rude. And I was like, oh, Josh was like, like big dinner plate eyes, you know, and I just
Not
looked.
to mention, this is somebody that's probably the same age as his grandmother.
Yeah, exactly,
know?
exactly.
And she's
yeah.
having at it,
And she is
she's-
yelling
yes,
at me.
at you,
At me, and I am not one that usually
the
gets
floor.
yelled. I don't get yelled at by people
in front
on a
of other
normal basis.
members,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
and she is just
God and everyone.
finger and and you're so that was so disrespectful. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. sorry. I'd asked Valentina. She said it was okay. Well, of course she's going to say it okay. She's a nice person. I'm like, I know, I love her. I'm so sorry I interrupted your workout. Have a great day. And I turned around and Josh just looked at me and I went, he goes, you just got yelled at. I'm like, I know, but I know whose mom that is. I'm pretty sure I know whose mom that is.
I know where
I don't
it
know,
came from.
but I've never met her mom before. That's what's so crazy is I never met her mom, never saw her mom, never knew. But when I got yelled at by her, it was very familiar with tone with the way I've been yelled at by my friend at work.
You're like,
I was like, I know that tone. I know that look.
Giddy.
I think she said,
Giddy.
No.
She came running up to me and she was like, I think I just got yelled at.
I did. I was like,
Mom.
I'm like, I just got yelled at by her mom. But I walked. What's crazy about this is that the other members of the small group were so pissed at the mom for yelling at me that they all came up during the small group practice and gave me a hug or would apologize and said she just hasn't been around for a while. Something's really wrong with her. She's being such a bitch. We don't know what's wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then Valentina comes up and she's like, she's just been really negative lately. I'm so sorry. Valentina sent me a text later apologizing. I'm like, y'all, I'm okay. But then like the whole small group has been so sweet. So now every time I see all those ladies, they're like, hi.
oh, they all feel bad. They've all been
They all feel badly.
now.
I know. I was like, it's okay.
They've been victim to it too. That's what that means.
I know, but when I walked up to, or somebody, and I was like, and mom, I was like, your mom just fucking yelled at me.
Well, it was hilarious because Adrienne told the story. She's like, I'm not sure, but, and she retold the entire story. And then she was like, yep, I'm sure. I know exactly. That was definitely my mom. She was like, she's having a rough time.
Yeah, I was like, that was definitely my mom. Oh, I just said it again.
Yes. God, you better stop all this editing.
Y'all better make sure I edit all that out.
Edit all this out.
I feel for her because, and you will too, Nora, because they've taken her off her HRT.
Not only that, but she's on.
Is she on blockers?
Therapy.
Yeah, blockers.
Yep. And the other one, not the one that I'm going to be on. And I did the research on both of them because, trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do, which
drugs.
way am I going to go? Correct. Mm-hmm. And they said that one has some side effects. And I was like, please don't lock me away. I don't want to go. I don't want to go live there.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
So I was like, no, I'm going to take the other one, even though it has more risk of blood clot, whatever. I'm I'm healthy and I'm going to do whatever. But
no, but we'd rather you be a bitch. We'd rather you not be a bitch.
I'm like, there's a reason why she's acting that way. She's taking this drug, and I think she has to do it for like 5 years too, just like I do.
Yeah.
So that comes with the pink when you get diagnosed with breast cancer, man.
I didn't take it personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
didn't take it personally.
I wouldn't. And you had a sense of humor about it.
I have to.
Away,
I mean, I'm sorry. One of my friends' moms yelled at me. Like,
it has been a few years since one of our friends' moms.
I've never been yelled at by a friend's mom. No.
You never got caught doing what you weren't supposed to be doing.
One time I did. Anyway, yes, I did. I stole somebody's sticker.
Yeah. Well, that's good. What else did I miss?
Okay. So
wait, I know there's one thing, the funniest thing that happened, but we're going to save that for the last because I want that to be how we end things.
Okay.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Natalie's
Natalie's story. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to hear Natalie's.
A couple funny things happened
this
week.
Good.
Okay, what?
One of them was like really, really sweet with just a dash of spicy.
Okay.
So like, so I'm covering a client and I hadn't met her before, but I'm covering a client and it went really well. And the client and her mom, are both clients.
Yeah. This is a great story.
A couple of days after I saw this client, I saw her mother and she was like, I just want to tell you that my daughter had such a great experience with you and she can't stop talking about it. And she's really not the kind of personality who just talks about this kind of thing. Like if she says it, she really means it. Like it's out of character for her to bring it up at all. And so if she said it, she really means it. And then she decided to read the text from her daughter. And the text was really flattering and really sweet and 100% made my day. However, in addition to all these nice things that she said, she opened the text by describing me so that her mom would remember which trainer I was. And she was like, I saw Natalie today. She's tall. She's got blonde curly hair. She's a little bit older. I was like, ouch.
Wow.
And then I was
But that's
like,
the great
okay, I
things
guess I'll
about it.
take I'm
Compared to
just
what?
a little bit older.
A little bit
instead of
older.
That old hag.
I know. I was like,
No,
at least
the
she needs to be like
captain of the team. That one. That's who I thought. So I'll take a little bit older.
a little
So
bit
I've
older is
just been-
fine.
I've just been giggling. I've just been giggling about that. It really did. She said really nice things about how much I helped her and how much she enjoyed the session. And it genuinely made my day. But
Yeah, it
also I
did.
was like, I'm a little bit older.
Tall and curly. That's how I would be. I'd be
Hey,
like the tall,
exactly.
curly one.
Curly.
Yep.
That's who you're looking for. You find those crazy, beautiful curls. That's where you're going.
Well, now
Just
you've got
follow that across
you.
the fitness floor.
you with your pink hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty easy
Yeah,
to
yeah,
find.
yeah.
That's
Hey,
pretty
it's
easy
good
to
to
find
have
now.
a signature look. It is because they don't remember our name.
They absolutely
don't.
don't.
Remember my
That
name.
is so funny.
They absolutely don't.
Every
You're
time
right.
I ask somebody, I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, I took a yoga class this week. I'm like, oh, whose class
with
did you take?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. She
Yeah.
was this, or they look like
I
that,
don't know.
or
It
whatever.
was this person.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a guy.
No
I don't know.
idea. I'm like,
No,
hello. We wear name
I'm the one
tags.
with the blonde curls. Like
Yeah.
I almost never. Like I'm trying to remember if I've ever worn my hair up to work. Because I know
No,
they
I
don't
have any
think
idea what
so.
my name is. Like they have no idea. But when they say the one with the blonde curls, everyone's like, "Oh, you're looking for Natalie."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure. I don't think you have ever worn your hair up to
No,
work.
because I know that's the feature that people remember.
Yep.
That's the feature that people. So it's basically my name.
That's it.
The good thing is,
Absolutely.
though, is that Natalie remembers that her hair is curly and blonde, whereas Nora goes into the store and gets scared shitless by people going, "Oh my
know.
God, I love your hair!"
I know. I'm like, oh my God, they're talking to me.
Like, what's wrong?
I can't remember.
Yes.
The pink.
No,
Yeah.
I was at an estate sale yesterday in the middle of nowhere. I was sending you guys pictures because it was like right off the road from that same house that we went to go stay at to have our girls' night last year.
Yeah.
And I'm like in there and I round the corner and I'm looking at this whole closet full of stuff that this lady has for sale. And then I hear, "Oh my God, your hair is fabulous." And I'm like, oh shit, she's talking to me. What?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yes. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
thanks. It's fun, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not everybody every
pink.
day you see hot pink hair, but it's a good one.
It's a great color, pink.
Yeah, it is. It's a great.
Well,
color.
what's funny is that I introduced Annie to Bud the other day because Annie was in taking class while Bud was training, and I looked at him and I go, "Well, that's Nora's daughter," and he goes, "No shit," because they both have the same color pink hair, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
Bud is
She's a natural
hilarious.
pink.
He's
No.
like, no shit.
Bud,
Yeah.
I didn't
He's
tell
like-
Natalie about this the other day. Okay,
Well,
this
let's
is
see
my
how
funny.
this goes.
Well, that'll be interesting.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm doing gyrotonic with Bud, and it's time for the hamstring series. So I have to put his feet in the straps. Well, Bud's leg, after having a stroke, isn't always working very well. So he kind of just like, they're just like two dead tree trunks, right? They're just like flopping in the breeze. And like to get somebody, as Natalie knows and Nora knows, like for gyrotonics, to get somebody in feet and straps,
Yeah.
it's a little difficult because you have to have
Yeah.
them laying down on their back on a bench that's shaped like a dog bone, basically.
Yeah,
And there's
it's
a
just-
narrow
there,
spot.
There are multiple steps. It's not difficult. It's just
Right.
it's tedious if those steps are hard.
If
Each
somebody
step
can't
is-
go like this
Right,
and put
yeah.
their foot up in the air and be like, "Here, take my foot."
Right. If someone isn't like able to assist you,
Right.
Yeah, and lift their own
holding
legs.
Lift their own leg up.
That's it.
It's
If they're-
hard.
Yeah, then it's really hard for them to do it. Yeah, you've got to.
So I'm like, I'm going to be fucking smart about this because Bud has a hard time with his right leg staying up with his left leg. So I'm like, wow, I'm just going to put a band around the top part of his legs and then put his feet in straps. So then I do that. I'm like, I'm a fucking genius. Look at his legs moving together. He's got it going on. And then
And
I went,
then-
oh shit, we have to go into single leg pumps now. And he has a band around his thighs and his feet are in the straps. So I'm like, don't panic. You can figure this out. You can't
No.
take the strap off without taking his feet out of the springs. Fuck. Okay.
You
All
have to
right.
take 'em
Last
out,
one,
yeah.
Bud. And then I'm like, all right, Bud. I'm going to take your feet out of here and take the band off so we could do single leg pump. And he goes, well, this will be interesting.
That's
was
not
like-
helpful, bud.
I go, well,
That's not helpful.
if you would fucking help me with your leg
Right? No
here
kidding.
and hold it
Just
up
a
in the air.
spectator.
I
know
literally,
he's literally a spectator
no,
in his own body.
I literally have to, I'm like, bud, put your leg up on my hip.
Yeah,
Push
put your
into
leg
my
here.
hip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like
Hold it out.
standing up. I'm the wall for him now. So I get his legs into these damn straps. But I was just like, you motherfucker. I'm like, why would you say that to me?
Because he's
trying.
ornery. I love
He's
it.
very ornery.
He loves to throw it back to you.
Oh, he does.
I'm like, wow,
Always.
you
He's a
are
lot of fun.
feisty. You are
He's
a
so
little
feisty.
spicy.
He's
Yeah.
like, and his shoulder like crunches, right? Makes noise. And he's like, and I'm like, how does it feel? The same. My shoulder still hurts.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know your shoulder's gonna hurt, bud. I'm like, you're in your 70s. Your shoulder's gonna hurt because you got a stroke and your muscles don't know how to work. And so he's like trying to work it. And I go, does it feel any better? Nah, it feels the same. I'm like, bud, give me a little win here.
Yeah.
Just anything. Is it more tingly? Is it less tingly? No, he's great. All right, what else do we have? We've got Nora's pink hair, the walkie. We talked about your slightly older being a trainer. Bud,
You know, she's a little bit older.
Wow.
just a little bit
Okay.
older.
A little bit older.
Bud and his tree trunk legs. I do want to say though that I do appreciate the fact that I think as a team, as a whole, the all of us are really must be very open because people share a lot with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, like they share a lot with us, and I never want to be disrespectful to our clients or talk,
No, we're
out of
bonded
turn.
to
I
them,
don't-
for sure.
you know.
Any of our, if we mention the clients that we do mention, we only do it because we know they don't give a fuck.
And we know that they know.
They would want it. They would want us to talk, to share their story
Yeah.
because they find joy in life as well.
Well, and
Yeah.
we're super proud
Yeah,
of our
we're
clients.
part of a tribe. For Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I saw Lily yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and she was cranky because she had seen
Michael.
she'd seen and she had seen Adrienne and she had seen Carrie, and all of you guys had made her sore.
Oh really?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. But let me just say that like Lily is our biggest fan. Like
She's so strong.
She's the training
We love Lily.
teacher's pet.
Yeah, she is.
Like,
She's so
she
much fun.
works
She's the
really
one-
hard.
She's the poster
You should
child.
tell her, yeah. And if
She
any listeners that saw our Christmas pictures,
Oh yeah,
she was the
she was the
she
photographer.
was the
The
impetus for
photographer.
that. Yeah, oh,
Yep.
she's
Yeah,
the one
no,
that gave
she
us
is-
the whole
she's
idea.
Mhm.
Super sweet.
Absolutely, like she, most devoted. Like she gets it. Like
Yeah.
she gets it. She gets it. She works really, really hard. She puts a lot of effort into being healthy, and she's there all the time. However, though, a
Yeah.
trade-off to being at the gym all the time,
So we kick your ass.
she's got sore muscles kind of all the time.
Kind of.
She's bouncing back from surgery a while back, and she's getting strong so fast, and
So
it's all
fast.
her own doing, her own dedication. But she was so cranky. She just kept giving me dirty looks from moment one of our session, and I was like, how are you doing? And she's like, well, Michael was mean, and Adrienne was mean, and Carrie was mean. Everyone was mean to me this week. It's like, okay.
She's probably like, "Don't you dare go out of town again, because I'm gonna be
I know.
stuck with these bitches and hoes."
Yep.
And then she told me that she wants to move up into this and get ready for that. And so on all these things. So now we're a solid 30 minutes into this session, and I'm having her do whatever I'm having her do. And she is giving me such a stink face. Like, it's just like, and I just stopped and I was like, you pay me to do this to you. Not like I invited you to lunch and then lured you into this room.
And made you sweat. What is so funny about Lily though is that she will count for you
yes.
in class. So if you
Yes.
can't count, you
Which I
know
cannot count.
Lily is counting, because Lily will call Natalie out and be like, "We already
Oh,
did
she
17."
absolutely. I
Yes.
have subbed for Natalie,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
and yes, I get an orientation every time before I'm about to start teaching. We have to count. Yes, yes. She specifically tells me that she counts for Natalie because
She told me
yeah.
yesterday, she goes, we've done 9 on this side.
yep,
Correct.
she does, and
I love
I'm
her.
pretty sure she counts for Laura too.
Oh, I'm sure she counts for
Yes.
all of
And
us.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure
Laura and I count the same.
Correct. You do. Absolutely. And sometimes it's just eight.
Except when you took Laura's class, you were like,
you're like, wait a minute.
I was assaulted.
Yeah.
I was assaulted.
Say what happened. This is like a trainer, like this is like a student nightmare. Go ahead.
It's so mean to me. So I totally feel our clients' pain. I do. Because Lily counts the same. Laura counts the same way I does. You start the exercise. I look at everybody doing it. I fix everything I need to do it. And then I say, let's do 4 more. Yeah. And I don't know how many have happened. No. It depends on how long it took me to get everyone doing it correctly.
And you're watching bodies.
Mm-hmm. I'm watching bodies.
Yeah.
So time has passed.
Yep.
And time has passed. And Laura's the exact same way. She uses the exact same approach. And there's some validity in that you're like taking time to make sure everybody's safe, everybody's alignment is correct. But yes, time passes and exercises are happening. And so, but Laura takes it to the next level. So 2 weeks ago, I was in her Pilates class and first she counts down. We're doing something really, really hard. And she counts down 10 to 1. And then she started over and counted 10 to 1 again.
Which means that she was counting to 20.
Yeah. Remember when she did that to us the other day when we did that calf raises?
I was like, what? I was pissed. I was angry. I was visibly angry. I couldn't believe. And not only that, but the whole time I'm taking the class, I'm thinking that was a core class.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking, but it wasn't. I think it was a transform.
Yeah.
It was a 9. Anyway, but I'm like, we did 10 or 12 with both feet, like both legs.
Double leg calf
Then
raises.
she took away a leg and made us do 20.
On each.
And I was like, this is not how this goes. I'm like, this is not how this goes. You do 20 with both feet, and then you take it away, you do 10 on each side. You just flipped it.
You flipped the fucking formula.
That's right. I was pissed.
Formula.
I was so mad. My calves were killing me.
On multiple occasions in the middle of class, I have burst out and yelled at her, "You're so mean!" Like it just comes out of me involuntary. And I'm like, oh, I'm an instructor. I probably shouldn't do that. But I like literally lose control.
Yeah.
It just comes out of my mouth.
Yeah. We just want to talk shit to our friend. But then obviously it's like, oh, wait, you are another instructor in our program. There are other people in here. Uh-oh.
I'm not the only one in here.
Oh, we were standing on the reformer. We're doing skaters. So we're like pushing the reformer away. It's a lot of legs, a lot of glute, push. And she won't even start counting. She's like, none of those are fast enough. None of these count. None of these that you're doing count. You need to be faster. I'm still not counting.
Oh my God, she was so mean. I've never done that before. I think I might pick that one up. I might try that.
I have to tell you,
I'll start counting when I see a good one.
Strongest right now I have ever been in my life.
Yeah, you are. And actually, that is one thing I wanted to give you a shout out for, because Laura was bragging about you and Monica the other day because remember when we had to do that flexed arm hang? Not really flexed arm hang, but just like the dead hang. Mm-hmm. And she made us do it for 30 seconds. And I was like,
I couldn't do it.
We both were like,
I remember
1, 2, 3, 30. We're done. You know, like we were just like, we're done. And we tried to put a towel on it. She's like, no towel. You're fine. Just grip that fucking bar. Our hands hurt so badly.
I had like negative grip strain.
Yeah.
If that's possible.
Now she can hold it for 30 seconds with her legs all the way up.
Hell
yeah. Doing knee ups and things.
Yeah.
I'm the strongest I've ever been. I cry a little.
Don't say that out loud, because then Laura's going to kick the shit out of you.
That's good stuff.
Next time. You're in big trouble.
You know what? I'm human. Yes, I train other people, but when it comes to training I can't train myself.
Well, nobody can train themselves. We need help.
Lazy.
Yeah. You've always got to have a coach.
You got to have another set of eyes. I think that's what people miss, right? Yeah. Like, yes, we're expensive. Training is expensive, but training is expensive because it's so important. It's the same reason why fucking braces cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, like it's the same reason why, all of these things that are important in life cost a little bit more money, because you're not taught it. No one teaches you it until you get older and can pay for someone to teach you, which is bullshit. Our kids should learn how to move and breathe and move and be happy. And like I've had conversations with a lot of women lately that have come in, either new clients or introductions, complimentary sessions, and talking to them. And they're like, I just want to feel good in my body. I'm in my 50s and I feel like shit, and it's like the change is happening, the menopause is coming, the perimenopause, all this crap happens as we get older. So we feel like shit. It's like we've been making ourselves feel like shit for years. And now we don't want to feel like shit anymore. And now our bodies are making us feel like shit. It's like the double punishment.
Photograph got us so up.
Oh my God, the photograph.
Yeah.
We forgot to talk about that.
This,
There's a poster.
It's this giant poster. It fills up an entire storefront. And I'm sure it's AI manipulated, AI generated. But like on the left side is a perfectly beautiful, perfectly normal woman. And I don't know.
Healthy body weight, healthy body fat percentage.
Like size 10, size 12. I don't know.
Maybe. Not even,
No, I think maybe between an 8 and a 10.
Yeah, between an 8 and a 10. Not that big.
Not big.
Curvy, like naturally
curvy.
Voluptuous.
But beautifully curvy.
Yes, in the right spaces, curvy.
And then there's the picture on the right. It's the same woman, but she has like a hard body. And like her stomach is completely flat and her thighs are completely like she looks like a Barbie doll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I stared at it for a long time because I don't know, like my brain didn't want to accept that the person on the right was who they wanted you to be, who they wanted you to come in and get their service done and look like the person on the right. And I was like, no, I get it. We're American, thinner's better, but the person on the left looks so nice.
I know.
It was like, she doesn't look bad. She looks healthy.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh man, like we've fallen off the deep end.
Yeah,
big time.
That's my problem with it. Is the one on the left? Excuse me. The one on the left is a healthy body fat percentage for a female body.
Right?
Absolutely.
It looks so normal.
Yeah. It's between 20 and 24% body fat, which is perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
And the one on the right is anorexic. It's not right. It's not right. Human women are not that we are designed to have visceral fat around our organs. You're not supposed to be that wasted.
Mm-hmm.
And that one again, I absolutely know it. It's AI or animated, generated, whatever. But
because it wouldn't be possible.
Right, the contours exactly. It's if that human female was real, her malnourishment, what it would actually look like in real life is she wouldn't have any hair. Mm-hmm. She would have alopecia. Yeah. She would have no menses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She would have all of the problems associated with not having a menses for however long the chronic condition continued.
Mm-hmm.
And then who knows what kind of side effects from taking drugs to try and fix the symptoms of being chronically malnourished or starved.
Depression.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
women cannot operate under an 18% body fat percentage for very long at any time. That's very athletic, and that's like a conditioned Olympic athlete. Female should be no less than 18% body fat. Yeah, the rest of us are normal humans.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just an unrealistic idea.
I've seen like that who are strong. It would be like an Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
Like to be that thin and that strong.
Yeah, because if your fuel tank is empty, you can't do anything, and if you can't do anything, then the muscles don't get used, and so they get wasted.
I don't even know what they were selling with this.
I don't either. I don't remember.
It was
what
like
it was.
It was like smooth sculpting.
Oh,
no,
it's like a cold sculpting.
It's like something like that.
Cryotherapy or something, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just nuts the way the left and the right.
The pounds off of you,
and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are we presenting this to every young woman that's walking by as if this is, first of all, even a healthy standard to strive for?
Well, it even says like less inches your body, more confidence, just elevated. It's a sculpting thing.
I don't know.
Strip down. It says strip down to your body. Strip down to your body. I mean, it literally is what I think is just insane is how our brains over our lifetimes have developed this opinion about the way we look and that we're not good enough and that we should look like this skinny bitch on the right in this advertisement that's like,
Well, it's
why do I
because of
want to
things
look like
this.
that?
It's because of
yeah.
this.
Like, why do I want to look like
This
that?
is the shit that's being portrayed in social media and advertising and, all kinds of outlets, right? Or inputs, I should say, because it's media input that you're getting from everywhere. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to talk about it, because we have to acknowledge these things. This is an unrealistic idea. First of all, it doesn't exist in nature.
Well,
right?
it's just I think the concept of being healthy gets
Lost.
tortured and twisted.
Mm-hmm.
The business of helping people be healthier and having a better day and a better life, a better week. But I'm not in the business of that. Like, I'm not getting out a measuring tape. Like, no, like,
We're not
you
the
need to
trainers for you.
move. Yeah.
Period.
No. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. There are certain reasons for measuring tape. Only, when you have clients that are coming to you from a nutrition coach perspective,
that's a difference.
especially for men, visceral fat and central adipose tissue, like a central stomach measurement
a
is
ratio. You work
right.
with
The
ratio.
ratio.
Right. It does.
of-
Yeah.
of-
You should,
belly
especially
fat
if you have
ratio.
something that you're working towards
Mhm.
because of something that, they've seen a doctor for. Right.
Yeah.
But not like what we're talking about. This is, it's just so far out of reach.
Well,
this
It's
idea.
distorted. It's
It-
distorted.
yes, it's
Like
distorted.
the definition of healthy has gotten distorted.
Correct.
And here's my question for you
Get
too.
up from behind the desk
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah. And
you
move.
know,
Well,
and move.
it bothers me too because it's like, weren't we going through a body positivity phase?
For a
Like I
minute.
thought we were. We were starting to be
I
open,
thought we were.
but then I think GLP-1s came along, and now it's like, well, here's another way we can fix what we
Yeah.
think is broken instead of fixing the root of the problem, which is how we feel about ourselves.
Well, and that's not fixing it. You
No.
want to talk about Band-Aids on bullet holes, starving your
Yeah.
muscular system, and not having any muscle to pull on the bone. That's how you create osteoporosis,
Mhm.
first of all.
Well, and
Yeah.
it's just such a common human mistake. We took something that had a real purpose and could be very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Has been
Very helpful. Correct.
And then
For
and then
A1Cs, yeah.
Yeah.
and then we took it too far.
Yeah.
And then we went off the deep end with it.
As
we
we do
do.
with
we do.
everything.
There we are then.
There we are.
There we are then.
There we are then, ladies.
There we are
Such a-
then.
Thread in human history. Took a good idea and
Yeah. Butcher it. Beat the shit out of it. But I mean, okay, so we talked about when Nora was gone, how things have changed and technology took us back 20 years to walkie-talkies. And, and how,
we had a technology setback that I wasn't prepared for.
but before we need to go, because Natalie's got to go, I want Natalie to fill us in on one
Yeah,
of
we
our
have one more.
favorite. Client stories
we
of the
have
week.
Such wonderful clients.
We do.
And
One
we
of the
get to know
funniest
them,
stories.
and we get to enjoy them. I mean, I have to tell you, so much of my job is just getting to talk with great people,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing my job too, and they're getting fit. There's that going on as well. But
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I get to know such great people, and so I have this one client, and she's just hilarious. She's just
the best.
hilarious. She talks a lot, and mostly it's my job to like interrupt her at regular intervals and then have her do another exercise, because she'll do the one exercise indefinitely while she's telling me a story. So I have to interrupt her story and go, okay, now let's do this exercise. Okay. And so she's telling me this story about her family. And so she and her brother are only a year apart. And growing up, whenever her dad would do something interesting or something that he was impressed with, he would tell them that he learned to do this when he was living on the reservations with the Indians. And let me say that this is the early 60s. So the language and the description he used
Yeah.
is appropriate for
The
1960s.
60s, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so he would like cook them dinner or whatever. And he'd be like, I learned to do this when I was living on the reservation with the Indians. And the kids would be like, oh my God.
That's
wow.
so cool.
And he would like, he would like build something or fix something. So this goes on for years. And anytime, he did something he thought was kind of interesting, he'd tell the two kids, I learned how to fix this when I was living on the reservation with the Indians. And they were like, Dad, my dad is so interesting. He's so cool. And so as the years go by, as they get older, they start to have questions about this story. And when did you live on the reservation with the Indians? Why did you live on the reservation with the Indians? And so maybe they're getting a little suspicious and they have questions. And so he has answers. And so at one point they're like, how did this come about, Dad? Why did this happen? So he tells this whole long story that he and his parents were on a road trip and they stopped at a gas station, and he was just a boy. He was just a child, and he went into the gas station for a little bit. And when he came out, his parents had left and they were nowhere to be found.
Oh, shit.
He started to cry. And again, I apologize for the time lapse, but an Indian with a full feathered headdress from the top of his head that fell all the way down to the ground told him, don't cry, little boy. I will take you home with me to the reservation. I will take care of you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the fuck?
And that is how he came to live on the reservation. And so now the kids are like, oh, this story is real. The story is real. And so that's all the more information that the two of them need. And so the story continues on for even more years.
Oh my God.
And Dad's got details about living on the reservation. And so now my client is 8 or 9 years old. And she turns to her grandmother one day and she says, why did you leave Dad at the gas station? Did you not know he wasn't in the car with you? And why did he have to live with me? And her grandmother was like, what are you talking about? That's not real. None of that is real.
Oh my God.
So my client's father did the long con on his children, on his own children. He had this story that he dragged out for like 8 or 9 years.
Oh
making
my
it more
God.
elaborate and more insane.
That is,
That's
So that
really
they just
funny.
that's like a
continued.
trash dad thing to do. It's a total trash dad
He's
thing
just
to do.
so bored. He
And
is
when she
making
got to the
shit
point
up.
in the story where she was like, my grandmother like completely like shut the whole story down. I laughed so hard. Like I couldn't continue to train her. I like folded over. I put my hands on my knees and fully folded over in half, just laughing uncontrollably.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
oh my God.
my
You got long conned by your own father.
Long con.
And then I couldn't wait to come home and tell my husband because this is
Oh.
right up his alley.
Oh, yeah.
This is totally Joey's
Oh,
sense of
absolutely.
humor.
Somehow I see.
And,
So-
and then Joey was like so bummed. He's like, I can't believe I didn't think of
I
it.
Right?
know,
That's what I was just
seriously.
thinking. I'm like, and so he starts plotting.
Yeah.
And Joey starts writing his own intimate story.
Joey-
He's going to start, for the next 25 years, this is the story I'm going to tell the kids. And
Joey's
then,
gonna turn
and
to
then when
his
the
grandkids.
grandkids, and then this,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. You can see his brain already
And then, like,
moving.
Yesterday he announced, because you guys know Joey's story. He's like, you know what? I'm not really half Thai. I never lived in Thailand. Like, I've just been stringing you along for 30 years.
What is he then? He,
I'm like, you can't get it back.
Oh,
No.
You
Joey.
have the idea for the long
yeah.
con.
No, you can't.
Can't get that
No,
done.
the long con has
no,
been
you
done.
can't go back
Let's
now,
Can't go back to the
sir.
60s and do
That's
that.
not how this works.
Fuck.
That's like
A shout out to our clients for being just some funny fucking people that
Absolutely.
are
people.
very open.
I have the best clients.
We really do. I mean, really, if you think about it, the people that we get to be around every day are people that are, number one, are trying hard. that have a pretty decent attitude for the most part.
Yeah.
They try their best and they listen, you know.
Yeah.
I had the client you were talking about that called you slightly older. Her sister, the day that I trained the other sister, came into class like she always does, and she goes, "Oh my God, I did not want to come to class today at all. But while I was in bed, I heard your voice saying like, you just have to get up and go. You'll feel better when you go." And she goes, "So I came."
Aw.
Nice. Good.
80% of
That's
success
wonderful.
is just showing your ass up.
Oh man, it really is.
That's it. Just
It
get in the
really,
car,
really,
go.
really is. The hardest part
Absolutely.
is getting there.
So people be peopling, and we love it. And we love hearing stories from other people. So if you've got a people be peopling story, please send it to us at wdpftpodcast@gmail.com, or follow us at Yoga Changed, or send us an email, a DM, whatever. Just reach out. We got a
Just reach
website.
out.
There's places, there's spaces. We want to hear from you. And if you like the story, please rate, review, and subscribe. Share it with your friends, because we didn't plan for this at all. But we're here,
But right here.
and that's good enough.
That's enough for now.
Yep.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
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 If this conversation meant something to you, share it with someone who might need it too, or reach out and tell us what landed with you at Yoga Changed on Instagram. And before you go, take a breath. Take a second. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. We didn't plan for this, but we're here.